Have Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with Helping Hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be a notion that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
Hey folks, what a way to start the day, again with one awesome, amazing theme song and the end of a absolutely fantastic weekend. Thank you all for popping in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, what do you know? First in the chat, a newcomer to our channel, but first in the chat, Joe, welcome aboard, Joe. All the way from Dubbo, welcome aboard, mate. Mate, you've made it to the Fair Star points. 528 trillion Fair Star points, which means absolutely nothing because the Fair Star ain't sailing anymore. Anyway, welcome aboard. Nice to have you here first in the chat. And then followed very quickly by Cheryl from Cruising is Fun Anytime. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. It's awesome to see you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Good evening down under. Let me see. Oh, we got the superstar, superhero, super supporter, spectacular supporter, Danny. Danny, thank you very much for all your help this weekend. We had an amazing, absolutely amazing session with the Cruisathon. Thank you so much. And folks, look, Cruisathon might be over, but the opportunity for you to donate to Helping Hands so that we can get 3 couples on board a cruise ship is just a QR code away. There we go. Danny, thank you so much. You've put on the FatMat Adventures link, which is awesome because that song was created by FatMat and his wife Amy, so that was absolutely tremendous. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for putting that up. Well, Sir Jimmy, welcome aboard. Nice to have you here, mate. Nice to see you. We've got, yep, welcome aboard, Cheryl. Nice to have you here. Thank you. We got welcome Joe's. We got Joe saying good day to Danny. Danny is saying no problem. I love to help Meg and you. You know what? Meg was absolutely so appreciative of you with your assistance. It was absolutely well appreciated. And of course, we've got Denise. Oh, you made it! Woohoo! Glad you came. Thank you so much. Jimmy's asked you all, if you don't mind, to hit the like button. Folks, we appreciate that. If you are a visitor in the channel, please hit the sub. We want to do some amazing things. like get this channel to be totally self-sufficient. Thank you, Nancy. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. That son of yours has done an amazing job earlier on, and so we appreciate everybody who comes on in. Thank you. Joe has gone hashtags astute aid, which is awesome. G'day to Denise. Denise is doing the woohoo. Have you got some time out, Denise? Have you just finished doing a task, or are you about to head off do some work? And then Joe is saying again, hi again to Nancy. Well, folks, let me give you a bit of a rundown of what transpired. So we had our fantastic cruiseathon, which started on Friday night, your time, was Saturday our time, and thank you, Joe. That's really greatly appreciated. So we started out on Friday night your time, Saturday morning our time, with the cruiseathon with Michael Ann and myself. We were up there together having a chat, and you know what? We started talking about the way things happened with our inaugural cruiseathon, our inaugural cruise, which was in October of last year. And so we started off, and then we just had a bucket load of people come on afterwards, presented extremely well, really enjoyed all the chats, and if you haven't seen them, please go to everyone that's got a hashtag HH4C on it. And most importantly, what happened was we raised some beautiful dollars. We raised $4,200, which and that's USD, and that is absolutely amazing, because that means that we can get comfortably a couple on board a cruise ship. In fact, we've got a recipient that we're going to be putting on Amy's cruise. That is Amy from Amethyst Haze. We'll be putting on her cruise in, let me see, 418 days. Amy's cruise is going to be on the 21st of October 24, and she's going on the Carnival Breeze, and I believe it's going to, I could be wrong, but I believe it's going to the Western Caribbean. So anyway, that's going to be an amazing cruise. And Amy was on the inaugural. She certainly remembers what it was like, and I know she's going to do an awesome job. Let me see. Denise is saying that she's still working, just popping in. You know what? Appreciate you popping in. I hope the people stay away and let you enjoy some spectacular time. Danny, thank you very much. Welcome to all the new peeps. This is an amazing channel. Thank you. Jimmy's talking to Mum. G'day, Mum. Mom for the rest of the world. Aussies say Mum. Don't know why. Mum is a deodorant. But anyway, I'll be nice. Joe is saying, I've never been on a cruise. There's still time. I travel on those big land ships, coaches. Joe, put this in mind. January the 2nd, 2025. We'll be going on a ship called the Celebrity Edge, and it'll be taking us to the South Pacific. Now, I remember in Jimmy's chat, you said you've never done a cruise. You've never been out of Australia. Well, there's always a first time, and we hope you get to have some happiness and success with it. Eddie, I know you're trying to do something, and I've put it into the chat that we were talking on. I'm not using StreamYard. I use a different device called EVMux. You've got the link in a couple of ways in the messenger. Just go ahead to the messenger if you like, mate. Have a go there, give it a try. Okay. Eddie is saying yo Jimmy Raid. Danny is saying, if anyone missed it, here's the playlist for the cruiseathon. Oh yes, good on you, Danny. Well done. That's awesome. That's magic. Okay. So we might be lucky enough, and we might be lucky enough to get a guest come up on board if it works. Hope he does, but I just need to do some stuff so that when he does come on in, we can then get it done. Anyway, folks, so the exciting news is that you know, we raised a good bit of money. The money will certainly go ahead to helping a few people, quite a few people, and we're really appreciative of that. The exciting thing is, you never know. There are exciting things to have a look at. There are so many life-changing experiences that are out there, and people do certainly get, once they're exposed to this, they actually do get an amazing life experience. Joe is saying, thanks mate, I've always travelled by coach though. I've spent $337 for a coach trip in 2020, the Skinny Dog, and $196 in 21 Premium Motor Service. But you know what, Joe? Whilst you travel by coach, you want to experience a ship. You want to experience the ship. Because the coach might take you to places that are local, all over Australia. But the best thing is when you go outside of Australia and you have a look at some other places around the world, man, the opportunity for people to actually grow and see what other cultures are like, see how other people live. It's an experience. You know, I always go back to that inaugural cruise because that's the one I was on. Yeah, Jimmy, you're quite right. There's no buffet on a coach. But if we have a look at the cruise, there's an opportunity for you to mix with these people, see their life, learn from them, and watch them learn from you. I'll never forget watching Kenny's eyes when he looked at the beach, which he'd never seen in his life, looked at the ocean, which he'd never seen in his life, and got to learn about what was in the ocean. It was absolutely an amazing experience. And I can tell you, the experiences we have, the experiences those people have is absolutely amazing. Danny is saying it was an amazing cruise-a-thon, had a blast, especially on his stream Friday night. You'll have to watch the abs on Meg's channel. Not telling you, we'll have to see. Well, then I better watch it, eh? I actually didn't get to watch Kenny's, to be honest. I was too busy sleeping. And the reason why I was sleeping was because it was the middle of the night. Joe is saying one day, Jimmy, I know, right, the coach does stop for meal breaks. Yeah, but stopping for a meal break is one thing. Thank you for that, Danny. Yes, he was the first recipient. Stopping for a meal break is one thing, but when you actually are sitting... Okay, I'll never forget. I think it was the third morning, and Kenny started laughing. I mean, he had the whole section of the buffet where we were in stitches because he was laughing so much. Man, we had the most exciting time. It was absolute fun. Anyway, you need to experience this. You really do. So, having said that, like I said, we had the most amazing cruise-a-thon. We raised $4,200. We had some money come in this morning, as a matter of fact, this morning our time, last night your time. So I tell you, we were absolutely excited to see how beneficial this cruise-a-thon has been. And we know that we will certainly be changing a bucket load of lives. A lot of people will come in and they will all grow from it. And yes, what can I say? It will be absolutely stunning for them. Jimmy's off to work, mate. Have a safe shift, mate. Really hope you have a very safe shift. Okay, so let me give you a heads up on what other cruises are coming up. So in 494 days, the Ducks will be doing a group cruise from Sydney Harbour out through to the South Pacific. We'll be including things like New Caledonia, Vanuatu, and Fiji. And then it's a 15-day cruise, 14 nights. And then one that's on our bucket list is the Ocean to Ocean group cruise, which is going out of Seattle and headed up towards Alaska, which is our bucket list, and that's going to happen in 655 days. That being the 15th of June 2025. Man, that's going to be one awesome cruise. Certainly, if you manage to get on it, that'll be absolutely awesome. Jimmy is saying, have a great day, everyone, and remember to continue to support HH4C. Thank you so much, Jimmy. Thank you very much. Danny is saying, second recipient, James Catanese and his wife, that's their channel, and also Scott and Amber Hicks from Kickin' a Country, that's their channel as well. We had a chance to have a chat with Scott and Amber on the Cruisathon. Man, they had an absolute ball as well, so that was exciting stuff. And we just need more people with lots more exciting stuff going on, you know. The more exciting stuff happening, the better it is. I'm just having a look at what's going on with all the chats and who's in what chat and why and how. Oh boy, this is exciting. Okay, so all right, let me just go into here because we know that it's rocking and rolling, and there we go. Okay. Stream Elements is saying, if you check out the Helping Hands for Cruising Facebook page, there's the link and it's got the donates. By the way, we also have the Helping Hands for Cruising.org. That's Helping Hands with the number 4 cruising.org website, and that'll lead you to getting some of our merch, and also not only the merch but also how to donate and so on and so forth. Yes, it's exciting times. We currently have an application in the works for a 501c for those of you that are across the pond in the US, and we are also in the middle of applying for the similar document that is required, the charity status here in Australia as well. So we're looking for any way that we can get a person onto a cruise ship and give them the vacation of a lifetime, a holiday of a lifetime. So just imagine all the excitement that's going on there, right? Okay. Interesting. Well, there we go. My chat in my computer is just not playing cricket. It's way behind, so I'll have to do a refresh on that just so that I can see that everybody's on the same page. Anyway, so the good news about Helping Hands, we had some really great chats on the weekend. We had, I think one of the best ones we had was Eddie Lugo, you know, that crazy guy who's trying to compete with me right now. Eddie Lugo was on his channel, on our channel, and we had a chat. He closed out, Eddie and the group closed out the HH4C Cruisathon, and it was absolutely amazing because it went for the last couple of hours, and you know, we really got some good discussion up there. We had people like Scott from the Mustard Drill, and we had Ross from Orange Cone Vlogs. We had yes, Danny is saying that Eddie is crazy, and I can tell you, we were in stitches, all of us, having a lot of fun. But at the end of the day, everybody was doing the right thing to try and get the benefits for HH4C. So, and for us, the benefit is let's get as much money as we possibly can, and that's exactly what we tried to do. We were successful. We did do well, and you know what? The more we do, the better it is. We've changed a bucket load of lives already, and we will change a bucket load more. The good news is, when a recipient comes on board, that recipient has the cruise. They have all the bits of the cruise that they can get. So, for example, we have them on the cruise. They're getting their food. They're getting their some of their excursions. They're getting their accommodation. They're getting the entertainment, and they wake up in a new place. And you know what? They all enjoy it. It's done with love and with fun. And you know, all you need to do is look at guys like Kenny, and see how much it affected him, how much we all grew from that benefit of spending time with him. Because what happened was, Kenny basically was the man of the moment. We all surrounded him, we all helped him, and you know what? It was great. Denise, it was absolutely lovely to see you there. To be honest with you, I'm so glad to see the face behind the voice. And you popped in as many as you possibly could. And with that, we appreciated it. And we are grateful for the involvement that you have in the charity. So, you know what? Please keep on coming in. And you know what? The fact that you did a live, I was absolutely stunned. You were there on a camera, talking to everybody, and yes, you were a bit on the nervous side, but you know what? You did it. And for that, we are eternally grateful. You did an amazing job. In fact, anybody who came on board did an amazing job. And so, you never know, Denise, one day I might actually get you up here and we can have a chat about what Bone Tired Travelers does. Come and join us, you know, come and let us interview you and have a chat. Whether it be Helping Hands or the Down Under Cruises, doesn't really matter. We like to learn from everybody we are with. Now, here's a question. Has anybody actually seen what the... hang on, Denise, never give me the someday, because I will hunt you down and get you right on the chat. And thanks, Sean, doesn't cut it. I can be tough. Danny says, it was nice to see you, Denise, on Jimmy's channel. You definitely should come in and come in anytime we have fun. Yep. Absolutely. Danny has said it exactly like it is. Promise, I will get you any way I can. And at the end of the day, okay, here's the question. I know you people have actually seen the Helping Hands for Cruising logo. Can anybody tell me what's in between the hands? And don't say the ship. Danny is saying, Denise, you should. I'll definitely be here. I want to learn more about you guys. We all want to learn more about you guys. So, Denise, let's make a time. Cheers. Don't worry, folks. It's only iced tea. All right. So, the current set of the funds, the $4,200, we're going to start off by using some of that money to pay for our next recipient that's going to go on to that's going to go on to the next cruise. So some of that money will go towards that. Here we go. Denise is going, be afraid. Be very, very afraid. Danny has got a heart. And Michael-Anne, g'day Michael-Anne, how are you this morning? Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. We're just talking about the fallout from the cruisathon. In case you weren't aware, we ended up with $4,200. And I can say that is quite amazing, because with that money now we can definitely get our people across the line and get them onto the cruise ship. So there we go. It's exciting stuff. And having said that, I want to publicly thank all the people. Okay, sorry, sleepy. Dog woke me up to go outside. You see, this is it. Danny goes to the bathroom to come on my show. The dog wakes you up to go out to force you to come onto my show. Denise works 25 hours a day, which makes her come onto my show. What more could I want? Huh? Okay, so Denise is putting up, Danny is putting up Michael-Anne's channel, which folks you should see, because Michael-Anne actually did 2 sessions, and so that would be awesome. She did some amazing stuff on both presentations. Stream Elements is saying, Helping Hands would like to thank you for your donation. Yes, for those that have donated, thank you so much. We really appreciate that. And yep, thanks, Danny. I know I make mistakes, and I know I say funny things from time to time. Michael-Anne was awake at 5 a.m. to go to the bathroom, but you weren't on yet. Yeah, I thought I wasn't going to compete with Jimmy from the Astute Tourist. I thought I'd let him do his stuff and then I'd come on after that. She's also a part of the board too. Yes, that's correct. Michael-Anne is a board member. No, she's not board, but she is a member of the board of Helping Hands for Cruising. Whew. Got to be so careful what you say when you say it. You never know who might be listening, how it gets misconstrued. You never know. Stranger things could happen. Okay. So we know that Amy is going to have a great cruise. She's got a great bunch of people on there. I believe Michael-Anne is on that cruise as well. I know that there's a few other people who are trying to get onto that cruise as well. So anybody who's interested in going on Amy's cruise, Michael-Anne, you'll be able to correct me. I believe it's going to the West Caribbean. I think it's taking in Cozumel and a couple of other places around there. So based on that, it would be an awesome cruise to actually go on. Folks, I think you would have an awesome amount of time. And I know that the recipient's going to have an absolute blast. So, yeah, there we go. Amy said yes, she is. Michael-Anne said yes, she is. Amy invited her to be her cabin mate again. Wow, you girls must have got on real well. What is it this time? Is it a balcony cabin, or is it a balcony or an interior? What are you on? Or which cabin are you in? And if it's balcony, you guys are going to have an awesome time. Absolutely awesome time. Anyway, what more can I say? Please, folks, head over to the Helping Hands for Cruising channel every now and then. Have a watch in there. Okay, what she's saying, put a lime in it. Put a lime in it group cruise. Interesting. It's October 21 to the 26th, 24 out of Galveston to Cozumel and Progresso. So actually, this is an interesting cruise. Why? Because it is actually 2 years, almost to the day, after the inaugural Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise. So that's going to be an amazing one. And that's on the Carnival Breeze. So it's going to be fun. Michael Ann is saying they've got a spa balcony. Oh my goodness me. So they'll be fighting for the spa, those two. Spa treatment. First class, something I was not fortunate enough to have. Well, I could have had it if I wanted, but I didn't want. Spending too much time with, I mean, if I was to go in the spa, I'd end up looking like a prune. Anyway, it's all exciting stuff. So, folks, let me see. Michael Ann is saying, if interested, contact Amy at amykephardYT@gmail.com. Yes, folks, do that. Please contact Amy. Amy is the TA for our own group cruise, so that will be awesome. And if you so desire, I'm not asking a lot of you that are in the chat right now because I know you emptied your pockets on the weekend. But if this is going out, when this gets viewed as a replay, for those that didn't, you still have the opportunity. Please donate. Use the QR code, and by using the QR code, that'll get you to the PayPal account with the with US dollars, so that'll make life easy there. Stream Elements is saying, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the like button. More importantly, please share with all your friends. Well, it's nice of Stream Elements. Thanks, mate. All right. Well, I don't have a lot more to say, folks, other than that we're incredibly grateful for all the help that we got on the weekend. We obviously wish we had a bit more, but we're incredibly grateful for what we have. That will at least put one recipient definitely on board the cruise ship, and help us get them to the cruise ship. It will also set us up for the next. Some of it will set us up for the next cruise as well. But we definitely need to get more funds in there. If anybody does want to become a host for Helping Hands for Cruising Group Cruise, as in any channel decides to host, all that channel needs to do is put a 2 to 5 minute video together, put that into, you can go through the helpinghandsforcruising.org website. It'll give you the links or the addresses, email addresses, to send a link for that video to. We will then pick it up, put it into the HHFC board, and they will then take care of business, have a look at it, and then decide yes, no, maybe for a cruise. If you know of somebody who wants to be, who needs to be a recipient, and that they can't be a family member, and they can't be a family member, and they can't have cruised before. It has got to be their very first opportunity to cruise. All you need to do, folks, is just put together a 2 to 5 minute video of why you feel that person needs to be accepted as a recipient, and then the board will actually have a look at it, yes, no, maybe, and then get out there and do its due diligence and get that casualty. Get that, well, they'll be, if they go, look, I'll tell you now, Kenny came on board his cruise, and I'll tell you what, he was a casualty. He had so much fun, he was laughing so much that he almost wet his pants a couple times, I can tell you that. And not only did it change his life, but it changed everybody else that was on board. You can't nominate yourself, that's correct. Thank you. I knew there was something I forgot, Michael Ann. I'm glad you're there, you're on board. Danny is going, the website is helpinghands4cruising.org. Thank you, Danny. Don't you people sleep? Well, Chris, it is 21:34. Do you think I should be in bed by now? Or can I go to bed around about 2300, which is when I normally go to bed? And in actual fact, you, mate, are up at a good hour. So there you go. Michael Ann is going, good morning, you're up early. G'day, Sean. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so for all those that assisted on the weekend, thank you so much. For all those that donated, again, we appreciate, so thank you so much. And yeah, Danny's going, oh, hi, Mr. Busby, you're up early. Oh, hi, just over the hair, you know, just off the cuff. And Busby's going, just woke up, Michael Ann. So there we go. All right, folks, I'm gonna finish this off. I don't have much to say right now, other than thank you for what you've done, your assistance over the weekend. Let's hope that we get a lot more happening. And folks, appreciate everything you've done. So with that in mind, have an awesome week. Tomorrow night will be the Down Under Cruises with the Astute Tourist. And then on Friday night will be the Down Under Cruises, and you never know, Sean might be Shauna. Michael Ann is saying she was happy to be a part of it, and we were really grateful you were. Okay, folks, have a great day and take care.
Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands are cruising, cruising. Helping hands are cruising, cruising. Helping hands are cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible, with helping hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands are cruising, cruising. Helping hands are cruising, cruising. Helping hands are cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be a notion that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands